It would start after the Compa tournament. Goku was being beaten hard by Beerus. Come on, son Goku. The tournament of power is coming up. You need to get stronger. Or is that all you've got? Do you want your friends to be eliminated? Those words would cause an electric current to surround Goku's body. Suddenly, the Saiyan, in an instant, appears behind Beerus, landing a punch on his face and sending him crashing into some rocks. This would leave the God of Destruction shocked, as he got up, somewhat injured and surprised. What the heck just happened? I couldn't see when he moved. Goku would stare intently at Beerus. He raises his hand, and Beerus, smiling and confident, says, "Do you really think you can hit me from that distance?" Suddenly, Goku throws a small punch that hits Beerus in the chest, making the god drop to his knees. What? How did he do that? Goku was completely serious, and at an incredible speed, he charged up an energy ball to try to kill Beerus, but he was stopped by Whis, who knocked out the Saiyan with a single blow to the neck. Hey, Whis, what was that? Whis Mui Serios. That energy was very similar to that of an angel. However, there is something evil. Suddenly, behind all this, a voice could be heard. Mr. Whis, Mr. Beerus, what are you doing? Beerus, very shocked, how can there be two Son Gokus? Beerus and Whis turned around, seeing that the other Goku had disappeared. ¿Qué está pasando aquí, Whis? Said the god, worried and shocked. I don't have the answer, Mr. Whis, you both seem very strange, the Saiyan thought to himself, when suddenly a portal opened and the Grand Priest appeared. Beerus quickly knelt down in fear. But it's the Grand Priest, said Goku very confidently. Hey, son Goku, bow your head. How rude can you be, said Beerus, scared. That's not necessary. I just came to let you know that all 12 universes are on alert. Alert? What are you talking about, father, said Whis, confused. That's right. A very powerful being has escaped from us. It's not a huge threat, but it is dangerous. Its power is tiny, but it has a great technique. It can fuse with any being in the multiverse. Does that mean it could even fuse with you, said Beerus, shocked. Of course not. Its power is very low. At most, it could fuse with a god. However, there has to be compatibility, because if it's not compatible with the being it tries to fuse with, it will kill them instantly. It can't be, said Beerus, surprised, while on the other hand Whis was thinking, could it have been that being we just saw? The angel wondered. Well, be very careful. The Grand Priest disappears. Well, I'm going to sleep, said Beerus as he left. Son Goku, where is Vegeta? I don't know, I think he's training by himself. Whis was about to say something when suddenly Goku felt the urge to pee. So the Saiyan quickly headed over to some trees. A few seconds passed, and in front of the Saiyan, a dark-colored orb appeared. But what is that? Said Goku as he slowly approached. Suddenly, that dark orb merged with Goku's body. Goku got a little scared and stepped back, but what was that? And where could it have gone? Goku went back to Whis. However, he started to feel something strange. Goku looked at his hands and said to himself, but what is this feeling? I feel more powerful, but my head hurts a little. So Goku appeared in front of Whis. Alright, son Goku, are you ready for your training? Of course, Mr. Whis. Good, attack me with everything you've got. Alright. With that, Goku attacked Whis at incredible speed. Goku threw a punch that grazed the angel's face, leaving him very shocked. Goku, no, unable to stop his speed, he crashed into some rocks, while Whis was extremely impressed. The Saiyan got up, looking very shocked. This speed, is it mine? Where did he get that speed from? When he attacked, I noticed a dark key coming from him, Whis thought to himself, very serious and surprised. Suddenly, Goku's head started to hurt. And Mr. Whis, said Goku before fainting. Inside Goku's mind, everything appeared to be black. Son Goku, I didn't expect you to be so compatible with me. Who's saying that? Goku said seriously. A girl appeared in front of him. I see that you're very strong and a good person. I like that. Goku, still serious, says, what do you want and who are you? En donde estamos? Estamos en el más allá. Ahora mismo podría matarte fácilmente, pero al observar tus recuerdos me agradaste, por lo que quisiera hacer un trato contigo. Trato de que hablas. Te otorgar la vida eterna y aparte mi poder, pero a cambio quiero que asesines a los 12 ángeles, incluyendo a Shinken. Pero de que hablas. Kill the angels. But why? Suddenly, the girl grabs Goku's head and transfers her memories to him. Images then appear showing how the angels massacred, tortured, and cold-bloodedly murdered her species and planet, her family, and all the beings of the multiverse. Millions of years ago, her species ruled over the entire multiverse, until Zenoshana arrived with Daishinkan and the angels to destroy everything she had built. This would leave Goku, Daishinkan, and the angels completely stunned. Seriously, are they really like that? The only thing I want is my revenge. Goku would start to think. However, he seriously responds, I can't, because it's impossible for me to defeat them. Besides, the gods would get in the way and kill me immediately. It's true. I thought the same thing. Right now, I haven't recovered all my powers. I don't even have enough energy to restore my body. But don't worry. Train your body. Together, we can do it. Por favor, Goku, necesito tu ayuda. The girl said, pleading with Goku. After thinking it over, Goku would agree, all right, I'll try to help you however I can. The girl got excited and said, my name is Kurumi. Mine is Goku, although I think you already know that, Goku said with a big smile. This made Kurumi blush, and she moved closer to Goku and gave him a kiss on the cheek before saying, thank you so much, Goku. I'll give you all the power I've gathered so far. What? Suddenly, Goku's body was completely surrounded by a dark aura.
This small fragment of universal energy will help you in your battles.
Suddenly, Goku woke up. Whoa. I'm awake. Standing in front of him was Beerus. However, Beerus had a very serious look on his face. What's wrong, Lord Beerus? Why that face? Goku, the great Daishinkan-sama, is starting to doubt you. He thinks you know something about that being he mentioned, and that you're hiding it from him. But he came here a few minutes ago and ordered me that when you woke up, you should tell me everything you know about the being that escaped. I don't know anything about that being, Lord Beerus, said Goku nervously, to which Beerus shouted, Son Goku, if you don't say anything, Daishinkan will destroy Earth immediately. This made the Scion's hair stand on end. What? So it's better if you tell him, Lord Beerus. Daishinkan and all the angels are completely evil beings. We're being controlled by evil beings, even Lord Whis. They did disastrous things in the past. We have to do something. Bills estabas reprendido por dichas palabras. What are you saying, Son Goku? Did you hit your head or something? It's true. Beerus would end up saying, I believe you, Son Goku. Beerus said this, very sad and angry. What's wrong with him? Son Goku, I have to tell you something. What is it? Goku said, very worried. While you were asleep, Daishinkan-sama took planet Earth. Goku was shocked. What did you say? Lo que escuchaste. He already suspected that you knew something, so he decided to capture your planet and hide it in a completely dark place, and if you don't get it back, they'll die, since they're in a place that's totally cold. No, it can't be true. Did he really do that? At that moment, Vegeta appears, barely alive. Kakarot. But Vegeta, what happened to you? I tried to stop that bastard Daishinkan, but I didn't stand a chance. No, how could that bastard do something like this? I thought he was a really good person. How could he do this to us? I'm sorry, Goku, I can't stop him. He could wipe me out in a second. I already knew that Daishinkan and the angels were evil, but I kept quiet, otherwise they would have destroyed me. Damn you all. De repente, atrás de estos aparis Whis. What's going on here? The angel asked seriously. Everyone was frozen in place. Whis, what are you doing here? I see that Son Goku has already awakened. That's right, Goku said nervously. I also see that he survived my father's attack, Daishinkan-sama. You're very tough, Vegeta. Vegeta turns his head. Whis, if you don't mind, could you leave us alone for a moment? The god said nervously. Of course not, I have to take Son Goku to my father. Suddenly, Whis appears next to Goku, grabbing him by the arm. We have to go. Let me go, Whis, Goku said seriously. Of course not, you're coming with me. At that moment, Vegeta shouts, damn you, Whis. I didn't think you were as disgusting as Daishinkan. Vegeta attacks Whis, but with just one finger, Whis knocks the Scion Prince to the ground. Beerus was about to say something, but the angel stares at him intently and says, you'd better keep following my father's orders. Beerus steps back in fear. At that moment, Goku shouts, I said let me go, landing a punch to Whis' face and sending him flying. This leaves Beerus and Vegeta with their mouths wide open. Goku quickly grabs Vegeta and says, we'll see you soon, Lord Beerus. Goku uses instant transmission and disappears. Meanwhile, Whis appears next to Beerus. Do you know how Goku got all that power? Beerus looks nervous. Of course not, Whis. I'll have to inform my father. Meanwhile, Goku appears on the planet of the Kaioshin. Well, if it isn't Mr. Goku. Hello, Supreme Kai. Hello, Elder. What a surprise. Goku, we know why you're here, but tell us what you know, said the Elder so that Goku would explain to Vegeta and the Supreme Kais what was going on. That's not possible. I knew the angels couldn't be trusted. So what are they going to do now? We don't stand a chance of defeating the angels, let alone the Grand Priest. That's the truth. Goku, Vegeta, and the others started thinking about a solution. Even if we trained, it would be impossible for us to surpass the power of the angels. Besides, we don't have much time left, said Goku seriously. Just then, the Supreme Elder said, I'm not entirely sure, but I heard a rumor that in the afterlife there are beings who ruled this multiverse billions of years ago. Goku and Vegeta quickly pay attention. What did you say, Elder? I once read a book where it was written that billions of years ago, other beings ruled the universes. What are you saying? There was no Xeno-sama, no Grand Priest, no one. I don't know who wrote that book, but when I finished reading it, it disappeared and I never saw it again. How pathetic, said Vegeta. But even so, Goku kept thinking, remembering the story of that girl who gave him power. Old man, tell me more. Mr. Goku, do you really think that story is real? Goku shook his head. Well, according to what I read, there is a way to enter that world where those beings lived. And what is it? Tienes que quitaro el ovaculo an angel. The ovicle is the object that allows you to travel. I see, that's why Whis always carries that ovicle. And finally, die. What? What do you mean, die? Like I said, you have to hold the ovicle and stop your hearts, both of you at the same time while holding the ovicle. I don't know if that's real, you might just die on the spot. Damn, how are we supposed to do that? Wait, what if that story is a lie? You die for no reason at all. Goku replies, I'm pretty sure it's not a lie. Why do you think that, Kakarot? Trust me, Vegeta. You bug, you better be sure. It would be the most humiliating way to die. Supreme Kai, we'll stay here for a while. First, we need to recover and train a bit. You can stay as long as you need. Alright. Goku and Vegeta would stay on the Supreme Kai's planet, while elsewhere, I've already told you, Son Goku didn't tell me anything at all, you're lying, Daishinkan would be beating Bills harshly. Tell me the truth, God of Destruction, why do you defend that scion so much? Bills wouldn't say a word. I'll give you one last chance. Find Son Goku and bring him to me. And also that Vegeta guy. If you don't comply, I'll erase you. Bills would return to his planet with Whis. I've sensed his presence. I have to kill Son Goku no matter what. The priest said this with an evil smile. Meanwhile, after several days had passed, Goku was getting used to his new power, training and perfecting it. The Scion's attacks and strength had increased dramatically. How do you have so much power, you insect? Vegeta said furiously, since his own powers had only increased a little. Vegeta, don't get mad, it's just that. Goku would tell him about what had happened to him and that a strange girl had given him such power in exchange for revenge. Vegeta is left surprised. Now I see why you're so sure that the world we're going to exists. Alright, let's go. Hey, Supreme Kai, can you drop us off on Kampasama's planet? And why do you want me to drop you off there? It's just that it'll be easier for us to take the staff from Vados, since she doesn't know anything about this. On the other hand, as soon as Whis sees us, he'll want to do something to us. Insect, you're finally using your head. Alright, I'll drop you off quickly. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come get you right away. Don't worry, Supreme Kai. Alright, see you later, old man. Be very careful. So, with the help of the Supreme Kai, Goku and Vegeta would be teleported to Kampa's planet. Both Scions would hide their ki. The two of them would see Vados training two girls, who had transformed into Super Scions, leaving Goku and Vegeta stunned. How is that even possible? Are there more Scions? Shut your mouth, insect, they'll hear you. It's time, Vegeta. You distract her while I try to take the stick. It's not a stick, insect, whatever. Suddenly, Vegeta appears in front of Vados and the two Scion girls. This leaves them both shocked. Caulifla and Kale get into fighting stances. Insects, is that what you call training? Vegeta said it with his usual neutral attitude. Vegeta does his part, but now it's my turn. I hope my speed is enough.
Well, if it isn't the warrior from Universe 7.
That's right, and I'm here to challenge those two Scions over there. They're just a couple of weaklings.
Huh, did he just call us weaklings? Hey, old man, I'll tear you apart myself. I can do it, Master Vados.
Suit yourself, but I have to tell you, his power is way above yours.
That doesn't matter. I'll finish you off.
If you want, both of you can come at me at once, said Vegeta, while thinking to himself, Kakarot, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up, Cauliflower, in Super Saiyan form, attacks Vegeta, but with a single blow he knocks her to the ground. You still have a lot of training to do. Vados was very distracted watching Vegeta when suddenly Goku appeared at incredible speed and snatched the center away from her. Alright, I did it. At that moment, Vados hits Goku. Goku falls to the ground. Damn it, I dropped the center. However, in the distance, Vegeta had the center. Goku uses instant transmission, grabbing Vegeta and teleporting them both to a random planet, where they both fall to the ground. Phew, that was really close. Kakarot, let's not waste any more time. You're right, let's do what King Kai told us. Suddenly, Goku and Vegeta are both holding the center at the same time, and in an instant, both of their hearts stop. Huh, where am I? Goku wondered as he was suddenly teleported to another place. What's going on? Welcome to the world of the dead. Mortal from Universe 7, Son Goku. How do you know my name is Goku? I am the entity that knows everything. Hey, if that's the case, do you know where someone named Kurumi is? Of course, she's just past this barrier, said the entity, pointing off into the distance where a very small planet could be seen floating. Thank you very much, said Goku as he headed toward that planet. However, as he entered the barrier, he fell to the ground under an intense pressure. What the heck is happening? Are you really so weak that you can't handle a gravity of 1 million? What? 1 million? I feel like my bones are about to break. Goku quickly transformed into Super Saiyan Blue. However, even then, he still couldn't move from the ground. What the heck is happening? If you can't handle that gravity, you won't be able to go to that planet. Damn it all. Just then, a voice is heard. Kakarot? But Vegeta, what are you doing here? Insect, I've been here for a while and I still can't even get up, said a Vegeta who had also turned into Super Saiyan Blue. Suddenly, Goku shouted, using Kaioken multiply by 20, and with great effort, managed to stand up. This is really tough, but I'll get to that planet no matter what. Insect, don't leave me here alone. I'll come back for you, Vegeta, said Goku, when suddenly someone landed a punch on his face. He went flying, crashing down, still transformed, with some broken bones. But it happened. Do you really think I'll let you get to that planet so easily? First, you'll have to defeat me, and only then will the barrier break. What did you say? That's impossible, Insect. Suddenly, Vegeta lost his transformation. But what's happening? Your transformations won't work. You have to get up and defeat me using only your base form. What? Both Saiyans said, shocked. However, it was much harder for Vegeta than for Goku. His bones were slowly breaking. It's true. I can withstand this gravity thanks to the power Curry gave me earlier. We don't have any time to waste. Several weeks went by like this, and finally Goku and Vegeta were able to stand up. Wow, that's amazing. It took me years to be able to stand up, said the entity, looking at both Saiyans. We did it, Vegeta, said Goku with a faint smile, on the verge of death. Hey, can you tell us why we still aren't hungry? Vegeta asked the mysterious entity. You should already know that. In the world of the dead, no one gets hungry, nor do they age, and time passes more quickly. Amazing, but what do you mean time passes faster? Well, it took you about 10 weeks to get up. In your dimension, it was only 10 seconds. What? It's like the hyperbolic time chamber. As long as you're inside this barrier, gravity will be 1,000,000 times stronger. We don't have any other choice. Let's finish off Kakarot. Goku and Vegeta would start trying to attack the being, while on the other side, in Xeno-sama's palace, Vados would have informed her father, the Grand Priest, that Goku and Vegeta had stolen his staff. The Grand Priest would be somewhat surprised and say very seriously, damn it, they must have traveled to the world of the dead. But they're too weak to be in that place. They'll probably die in no time. Still, those damn Saiyans are definitely up to something. What are you planning to do, father? I didn't want to go this far, but those two Saiyans know the whole truth and they're working with the former queen of everything. They might even manage to bring her back from the world of the dead, and if that happens, we'll be in serious trouble. That's why, suddenly, the Grand Priest raises his hand and says, "Come out, demon." Suddenly, the dimension would split in two. Vados would step back, trembling, because the presence of this being would make all your fears come to the surface. Why am I shaking? Am I really that scared? Even though Daishinkin was extremely powerful, he too would tremble a little. Why did you summon me, priest? Do you want me to rip your head off? Daishinkin kneels down. Seeing this, Vados is shocked. Kneeling, Vados realizes he is in front of the Dimensional King himself, the devil. Terrified, Vados would also kneel. What do you want from me? You're wasting my time. We want you to do a favor for this multiverse. We want you to travel to the dimension of the dead and destroy 2 mortal scions. Scions? And why don't you do it yourselves? Did you really summon me just to defeat 2 mortals? How pathetic you are. Useless, shouted the dark being, raising his hand as if to destroy the entire multiverse. However, from afar, Xeno-sama appears. Wait, what do you think you're doing? Well, so someone on my level has shown up. Do you want to be erased by me? Damn it, said Xeno-sama angrily. Try it if you can. Daishinkin was more than nervous, just like Vados, who was so scared she was trembling uncontrollably. Father, does the great Xeno-sama know about everything? Claro que sí. Suddenly, Daishinkin stands up and explains, as you know, in that place is the former queen of everything. If we go to that dimension ourselves, our powers would be weakened by more than half and we could die at the hands of the former queen of everything. On the other hand, if you go to that dimension, you don't lose your power, and if the queen stands in your way, you could defeat her, since your power is much greater than hers. I see, and what would I gain by doing all this? We would give you the Super Dragon Balls. The dark being began to laugh out loud. Everyone is left confused. Sounds perfect to me, but don't regret it later. Deal's done, said the devil as he opened a gigantic portal and left, while Kobatos collapsed to her knees from exhaustion and fear. Daishinkin sighed. Are you sure about this, Daishinkin? Xeno-sama said this seriously. Of course, great Xeno-sama. We will trust him. Remember, he is the strongest of all after you. If he does anything wrong and doesn't keep his word, it will be a hassle to wipe him out. You know, the last time we fought, he was at my level. He could be a danger. Nothing major will happen, Xeno-sama. Once we eliminate those 2 insignificant mortals, there will be nothing left to stop us, said the priest with an evil smile. Meanwhile, on the other side, more than 100 years had passed. Finally, we did it, Vegeta, shouted Goku with a smile as he collapsed to the ground just like Vegeta. Man, that was really tough. It was almost impossible to defeat that being. But we finally did it. Shut up, insect. It can't be possible that you still surpass me by so much. Goku would laugh, and at that moment, the barrier with 1,000,000 times gravity would be destroyed. When it broke, the power of the 2 scions could be felt even in other dimensions. Supreme Kai. Could it be Goku? It seems so, but I don't see him anywhere. Do you think they're already in the world of the dead? Of course they are, dummy. But it's really strange that we can still feel their ki. On the other hand, what the hell is going on? This power is Son Goku's and Vegeta's. How is it that I can feel it all the way over here? Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta would get up. Vegeta, this is incredible. I feel so much lighter. That's right. I feel like all my power is overflowing. It's because we were fighting for so long under a gravity of 1,000,000. Plus, with an opponent who surpassed the power of many angels, it was practically impossible not to increase our strength and speed. Alright, Kakarot, let's not waste any more time. Yes, Goku and Vegeta, in just a matter of seconds, were already on Queen Kurumi's planet. That was really fast. But I don't see anyone here.
Goku, what are you doing here?
Shouted the Queen of Everything as she quickly went over to Goku, hugging him and giving him a kiss that left both Goku and Vegeta stunned. What? What the heck? Goku was a little flustered. Hey, Kakarot, what's going on? Ah, she's Kurumi, the girl I told you about, Vegeta.
That's amazing. I still don't understand how you're both still alive.
No, what are you talking about?
To enter this planet, you have to defeat my guardian. And that's practically impossible. Unless you're really strong. How did you beat them? Besides, the gravity of the barrier I created was over 1 million.
It was pretty tough, honestly. I thought we were going to die. Hey, Bug, we don't have much time. Right now, all the angels are looking for us. Probably even Zeno himself. You have to help us train.
I see. All right. I have no problem with that. I'll train you. Of course I'll train you. But before that, are you sure? You might not survive the training.
We don't care about that. We'll overcome any limit. Kakarot and I are willing to give our lives if it means killing that Daishinkan bug. He has our families in his hands, said Vegeta. That's when Kurumi creates a dimension. That way, the three of them would travel inside it.
All right, here we can fight however you want,
said Kurumi, so that a long training session was about to begin. However, Kurumi started to get a headache. What's wrong? Both Scions asked. Kurumi, surprised, says, no, it can't be, because he's coming this way. What are you talking about? Who's coming this way? Suddenly, a portal opens. An immense power could be felt throughout the entire place. Goku and Vegeta started to tremble a little. What's happening to me? Kakarot, are you trembling too? Vegeta said, stammering. What is this fear I'm feeling? Suddenly, someone said, it was very easy to find you. Goku and Vegeta turn around and see a human. But he's just a regular human. No, I don't think so, Vegeta. Who the hell is this guy? Goku said seriously. All right, I'll make this quick. You, queen of everything, don't get in my way or I'll take you down too.
Why are you here, devil?
Goku laughed. Who is this guy, Kurumi? Kurumi was about to say something, but she disappeared. But what? I don't want to fight her. It would be hard to kill her. Damn it, what did you do to her? I just sent her somewhere else. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan and goes to attack the devil, but with a single blow, the devil brings Goku to his knees. What? I couldn't see his speed. The devil raised his hand, about to cut off his head. But at that moment, Goku teleports behind him, landing a kick to his face and sending him crashing to the ground. Don't even think I'll let you defeat me so easily, said Goku as he transformed into Super Saiyan God. At that, the devil stood up with a smile, raising his power even more. Wretched mortal, who do you think you are? Goku was smiling, a bit confident, but his hands and legs were trembling. Damn it, this guy must have some kind of skill or something that's making him scared. At that moment, Goku throws a punch, but because of his fear, he misses. What's wrong, mortal? Are you afraid of me? At that moment, Goku takes a hard hit to the face, followed by a barrage of attacks that deal him serious damage, sending him flying. Suddenly, Vegeta, in Super Saiyan Blue, appears behind the devil and launches a super final flash at him, but his hands are shaking badly, so his attack fails. Damn it, why are my hands shaking? What's happening to me? The great prince of the Saiyans Vegeta said this angrily as he powered up, shouting Taman, and striking Diablo with a blow to the head. Diablo barely managed to block it, and then, in a flash, Vegeta was hit by 7 powerful strikes to his vital points, knocking him to the ground. This is a waste of time. Give up. You can't do anything. Suddenly, he pulls out his super sword, and in an instant, he appears in front of Vegeta, aiming to cut him down. Vegeta tries to dodge, but the devil's speed is so great that he ends up slicing a small part of Vegeta's arm, making the Saiyan scream in pain and collapse to the ground, losing his transformation. Vegeta, Goku shouted, transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. Do you really think you can defeat me with that transformation? Can't you see how I almost killed your friend? Goku, without saying a word, appears above him. What the? How? Goku gathers immense power in his arm to deliver a powerful punch to the entity. The blow sends him flying far away, very hurt. His speed and strength suddenly increased. I'll have to use 20% of my power, said the deity. So then, both of them charge at each other, exchanging powerful blows that shake the entire area. Vegeta gets up, wounded. Kakarot is on his level. This can't be possible. Why is it always him? Why is that insect always one step ahead of you? Damn it, Vegeta's scream begins to massively increase his power. This catches the attention of both Goku and the demon. What's happening, Vegeta? Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue at maximum power, but unfortunately, something unexpected would happen. His power would increase even more, and a dark aura would begin to surround Vegeta's body. What just happened? Where is that damn devil? I should have killed him first. Did you call me a devil insect? Vegeta said this in his Super Saiyan Blue Phase 2 form, now mixed with Akai energy. This left both Goku and the devil speechless. In the face of Vegeta's incredible power, you paid the price, insect. Vegeta closes his eyes, and then creates thousands of dark spheres, hurling them at the deity, who barely manages to dodge them. Is that all? I said, brimming with confidence. But without realizing it, one of those small spheres had touched his arm, completely destroying it. This left him stunned. And Goku, what is that technique? The deity began to get angry, but Vegeta, wasting no time, unleashed hundreds of blows on him, which the deity took head on. Suddenly, you hear some words 60% and half of the devil's body turns completely dark. The power from this transformation causes everything around him to vanish. Goku backs away thinking, this is beyond the limits. Who is this guy? Ja, the guardian of this world, was more powerful than this insect. Vegeta is thrown with all his strength. Goku looking, and says, no, Vegeta, don't go, I'll kill you. Vegeta throws a punch, but it is stopped with one hand. Wretched mortal, the entity says, drawing a massive sword. Vegeta begins to feel fear. Goku, in a desperate scream, increases his Kaioken 100-fold, and launches himself with all his strength at the entity. But the entity raises its sword, unleashing multiple beams that pierce Goku's body, causing him to explode and collapse, left on the verge of death. Damn insect, let me go. Vegeta tries to break free from the entity. The entity raises its arm, preparing to cut Vegeta in half. The prince is extremely desperate, using all his power to escape, but he can't. Meanwhile, Goku, seeing this, says, damn it, I'll kill him. At that moment, the Queen of All appears in his mind. Goku, use all the power I gave you. That's right, today I'll use all the power the Queen of All gave me, and now that I've trained, I can handle it. Vegeta was about to be cut in half when, at that moment, the deity comes flying in. In front of Vegeta, Goku appears, having achieved perfect Ultra Instinct. Kakarot. Vegeta said, I'm using all my power, but I still don't think I can beat him. I still feel like he's not using his full strength, said Goku, emanating a beast power in the perfect selfish doctrine, Yin, insect. Then what do you plan to do? Goku shouted, Vegeta, give me your hand. What did you say, you insect? From the very beginning, you could hear a voice. At 80%, the entire planet would start to disintegrate. Vegeta, quickly, give me your hand. Damn it, where do they think they're going? There's no way they'll escape from me alive. Vegeta wouldn't even finish his sentence before, in an instant, the demon would slice off Vegeta's head so he could then turn to Goku and, with his massive sword, cut Goku in half. Blood would cover everything. The demon's speed would create multiple portals, and his power would be felt across various dimensions. At last, he finished off those two. Now I will obtain absolute power, he said. He grabbed the bodies of both dead Saiyans and took them to the palace. Meanwhile, on the other hand, on an unknown planet in the Drunk Lobe, Goku and Vegeta appeared, untransformed. Huh, that was close. We finally left the world of the dead, said Goku, while Vegeta nodded. Kakarot, what did you do? Since we're not dead, I used a technique that Kurumi gave me before he cut us with his sword. He created some clones of us, and I used a technique to get out of that dimension. That was really close. Did you see how fast that guy was? It was impressive. If we had kept fighting, we would have died in a matter of seconds, without a doubt. He's on another level. Not even with Kurumi's full power could I face him. But what are we going to do now? On the other hand, in the palace of Zeno-sama here you have a priest. The devil said, throwing Goku and Vegeta's heads at him. This surprised the priest, and Zeno-sama said, Go, that's so cool, you did it. Now give me the Super Dragon Balls. Daishinkan nervously looked at Zeno-sama. Zeno-sama continued, we don't know what you're up to, but one thing's for sure, we can't give you what you just asked for. We're not going to give it to you. Now get out of here, or do you want me to erase you? The devil was somewhat surprised, beginning to emit a completely dark aura. We had made a damn mess, you little dwarf. How dare you disrespect the great Zeno-sama's wishes, said the two guardians. Alright, I'm leaving, said the devil, slowly disappearing, while Daishinkan smiled. Well done, great Zeno-sama, that Scoria cannot defeat him. Did you really think you could fool me? Said the devil, who had the Super Dragon Balls right in front of him. The Super Dragon Balls, I had already collected them some time ago. I just wanted to have a little fun with you all. Come forth, great dragon, shouted the devil. What is your wish? Meanwhile, on the other side, Goku was preparing to teleport. However, when he arrived, he saw the Elder and Supreme Kai beaten up. What happened? Shouted Goku and Vegeta as they rushed over to them. But suddenly, all the angels appeared, surrounding Goku and Vegeta. But what is happening? Damn it, we've been found out. We're surrounded. I'm sorry, Goku-san, and you too, Vegeta. But we have the duty to eliminate you. Vegeta smiles. Alright, Kakarot. Let's finish them off quickly. What are you saying, Vegeta? Now we have them. Suddenly, Goku teleports in front of Whis with an energy ball. I don't want to do this, but you angels can't be trusted. Goku launches his attack, completely disintegrating Whis. I'm sorry, Mr. Whis, and thank you very much for having trained me, said Goku as he closed his eyes, then turned away. Vegeta, let's defeat the others. However, Vegeta, at maximum power and Super Saiyan Blue, had already finished off all the angels. Amazing, Vegeta, said Goku, wounded. On the other hand, I finally absorbed that damn dragon god. The entire multiverse, all dimensions and alternate multiverses will be beneath my feet. Supreme Elder Kai, are you alright? Do you really think a deity like me would die so easily? Mr. Goku, Mr. Vegeta, you have become invincible, said Kaioshin as he healed Goku and Vegeta's wounds. Thank you very much. At that moment, a tremor was suddenly felt. What the hell? This power, Kakarot, I recognize it. No, it's the devil, said two Saiyans at the same time. Meanwhile, on the other side, as the devil absorbed the power of the great dragon, it could be felt in every corner of the entire dimension. Now this is truly impressive. What is this? Daishinkan. This can't be. This is the devil's power. But what is he doing? Supreme Kai. Teleport us to Zenosama's planet. Are you sure? Hurry up. We have to save our friends. At that moment, Goku and Vegeta appear in the palace. In front of them, they would find Daishinkan and Zenosama. Well, so you're still alive. You, Guardians, take Zenosama somewhere else. They obeyed, disappearing. Alright Saiyans, I have no idea how you tricked the devil, but at that moment, the planet Earth appeared in Daishinkan's hands. Si se dejan que los elimine, su planeta estará a salvo. Just between Gens and Moran. Damn it. Leave us alone. They have nothing to do with this. Goku was about to attack him, but if you take a step or move, he will destroy Earth without hesitation. Goku stays still. Damn it, that insect has us cornered. Alright, now, suddenly, a beam of light pierces through Goku and Vegeta's chests, leaving them on the ground. Wretch, how is it possible that some of the most powerful beings would stoop so low? You are an insect, your priest. You are a worthless being. Vegeta. A mortal who is inferior to everyone else, always beneath Son Goku. I feel a lot of pity. You have an admirable pride, said Daishinkan as he kicked Vegeta in the face, while Goku was thinking, filling with rage, Son Goku, do you want to kill me? What a pity, because if you so much as move, your friends will die. Daishinkan landed a blow, and with that hit, Goku, lying on the ground, accumulated even more rage and anger. Wretch, evil, damn you. Ha, by the way, I see with amazement that your powers have increased. How did you do it? Do you think we owe you scum? There, Goku was clenching his fists tightly. How dare you? How dare you use my friend? Goku's eyes would turn red. Daishinkan was nervous. If you do anything, I will kill you. Daishinkan wouldn't even finish speaking, as Goku had pierced through him in an instant. How? Goku's hair would turn spiky white and his eyes red. He had undergone a transformation. His aura was completely evil. Goku hurled Daishinkan into the sky, and, with a burst of energy, disintegrated. What was that? On one side, Zenosama was with his two guardians creating a portal to escape, but suddenly both guardians were sliced in half. Damn runt, did you think you could fool me? Zenosama tried to erase the devil, but he couldn't. At that moment, the devil grabbed Zenosama by the head. I'll squeeze you dry until there's nothing left. The deity began to absorb the power of the king of all. Meanwhile, Goku stood up, completely drained of energy. What just happened? Kakarot, what did you do? No, I don't know, Vegeta. At that moment, the devil appeared in front of them. You tricked me, damn mortals. Goku and Vegeta were left paralyzed, insignificant beings. Vegeta was about to transform, but the devil suddenly grabbed Vegeta's hand. Effortlessly breaking his arm. How fragile you are. Goku threw a punch. But with just a glance, the devil shattered Goku's body, making him scream. The deity raised his hand, charging an energy ball the size of a planet. This would hit Goku and Vegeta. No, damn it, don't you dare. Moran. At that moment, Kurumi appears, disintegrating the attack. What do you think you're doing, bastard? Wait, how? What is that power? What should I do? I'm going to dominate this multiverse. Don't get in my way, shouted the devil, unleashing 100% of his power, leaving Kurumi very astonished. In an instant, he knocks the queen of everything to the ground. No, it can't be. She can't defeat him either. The devil began to gather all his power. It can't be him. He plans to destroy this multiverse. You all get out of here. I'll try to buy some time. What are you saying, Kurumi? I'll send you to another multiverse. Find other gods of everything, and try to defeat the devil. Wait, we won't leave you. Goku, take care of yourself. Survive. Go. Leave right now. Come on, insect. No, she's going to die. We have no other option than Kakarot. That guy is on another level. Are we really going to be defeated twice by the same person? At that moment, in the distance, everything would light up. He's going to destroy everything. The devil would unleash all his power in an explosion, destroying the entire multiverse, while Goku and Vegeta enter the portal, traveling between the 12 multiverses. Damn it, damn it, Goku shouted as he fell into nothingness, until finally, in a matter of seconds, Goku and Vegeta landed on a planet near a castle. What the hell? Something fell here. Stay alert, said unknown entities. Meanwhile, that guy destroyed everything, said Vegeta as he stood up, badly injured. Damn it, Goku shouted. Damn it, he disintegrated everything. He probably even destroyed planet Earth. Damn it, we couldn't do it. We couldn't save our friends, said Goku, pounding the ground as he shed a few tears. Kakarot. Suddenly, around the two Saiyans, 6 entities appeared. Goku and Vegeta, badly injured, got into fighting stances. Hey, you guys, who the hell are you? Insects. Get out of here if you don't want us to hurt you. Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, Vegeta was knocked out by a blow to the neck. Goku was left stunned. You, tell us, where do you come from? Goku was very surprised, saying, I'll tell you everything, but first, who are you? We are the gods of death.